We've created a triangulation using the imported survey data, and we've inspected the triangulation firstly in a perspective view and secondly in the plan view. There are one or two things that we can observe from the inspection. Firstly, around the outside of the triangulation there are long triangles which mathematically are correct but are not valid representation of the ground surface. Secondly, running through the project we can see triangles that appear to be an odd shape. These are apparent in the plan view, and if we come across to the perspective, the similar feature can be seen here. These look suspicious and warrant further investigation. Coming back to the plan, I can zoom in on these features. I can use a command under the View menu, which is Send Tins to the Back, and that makes the strings that we use to create the tin much more obvious. Using my String Inquire command and choosing on one of those strings, I can see that its model is underground services. We shouldn't be using the underground services to create a mathematical model of the ground surface. We've identified two things that need to be corrected with this tin. Firstly, the long triangles need to be dealt with, and secondly, the underground services that run through this part of the terrain need to be removed from the ground surface data. Both of these can be addressed using Tins Edit Tin. We choose the tin that we wish to edit, the serve. Using this panel, we can simply retriangulate to reproduce the tin in its current form. We can come to the Data tab and look at the data that's being used in the creation of the tin. And you can see that the underground services are here on line 5. By clicking on that line and using the X button, we can remove that model of data from the set that is triangulated. When we retriangulate, the odd-shaped triangles in this area disappear. If we look at the same information in the 3D perspective view, the odd-shaped terrain which was in this area has disappeared. If we were to add those back in, I can click here, I can right mouse click and choose the underground services. We can retriangulate including those underground services, and when I refresh this view, the terrain has these deep valleys cut into it. Once again, I'll remove the underground services, retriangulate, and when I refresh, the terrain is looking more natural.